Good morning, family. Manners and total respect. This morning, people, we have some things to address. Very serious thing in my country. As I can see the topic, if you want, you can remove your leader as a people. The power is in your guys' hands. The power is in your guys' hands. Now we're going to have a discussion today. Before we get to that, we're going to discuss or we're going to address something that is very serious to Jamaica, and I think it affects Jamaica national security, because climate change is a really national security threat, is a national security issue. And if we as a people cannot protect our environment, we not have nothing to leave for the generation. We come up here, we talk about political corruption, but we don't really talk about the environment that is so important. So watch this, people. May have something to play, because there are some people in Jamaica who are suffering, and they don't get a lot of play in the media. You don't hear a lot of story about them in the media. These are the people in the shadows in Jamaica, and they are struggling, they are suffering. And this is not something that is just isolated to them alone. It affects every Jamaican, because it is our country. It is about bauxite mining in our country, where it is alleged that our prime minister have trucks and equipments moving dirt, alumina in our bauxite mine. It is alleged also that him have trucks on the road and the freeway out there building stuff, driving back and forth. It is alleged that a lot of nonsense are going on, and the people are never thought about. So listen to me, people. Listen to this. This is from Let's Build a Better Jamaica YouTube page with Dr. John Lennon. Listen to this, people. Come here, play some stuff for you this morning while you listen. And some pages you guys don't know about. So I want you guys go and check them out and support them. Like this one, Let's Build a Better Jamaica with Dr. John Lennon. Go and support this page, because a real patriot. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Let's listen.
This government has done more than any other government regarding steps to protect our environment, protect our water, ensure our resilience to climate change, ensure our food security, ensure our energy security. This government.
Really? Let's see. We're told that the destruction of communities and the environment are necessary evils because bauxite mining contributes over 1,000 million US to the economy every year.
Listen.
However, I have found no evidence of this. In fact, this financial year, the Ministry of Finance estimated that the bauxite levy would only contribute 32 million US. 32 million. That is 3% of what we are told we would earn. Look at 2019. The contribution was nothing, $0. And add insult to injury, Windalco is actually unprofitable, but has been allowed to poison the Rio Cobre for over a decade. The cost of mining far outweighs the meager benefits. It has devastating impacts on health, the environment, water, food security, and climate change.
National security issue.
In regards to energy security, we get a lot of sunshine, and as you can see, solar generates the cheapest electricity ever. But the JLP and PMP have tied us to importing expensive US natural gas and maintained electricity rates amongst the highest in the world. It is evident that the PM and the PMP only care about foreign investors. It is also evident that we need transparency in regards to all government policy. These parliamentarians only listen when the people take to the streets. So to be heard, we must unite and organize a national day of protest. We all have good reason to do so.
This is a protest work. Dr. John Lennon said they want to listen to that. You see, one with the taxi people, them would listen to those things. That's why me say, them fi strike for 3 days. Because the owner are the boss, not them. Them, they fi serve owner, not the other way around. But anyway, not to drop off at the trailer, we are follow the scent. People, that's Dr. John Lennon. I'm going to tell you guys, let's build a better Jamaica. That is YouTube page. I want you guys go check him out, because anything for move Jamaica forward, there's somebody there. Now, recently, we see some come out in the Jamaica TVJ. I don't know if you guys listen to this, because these people voice not heard. Nobody now hear them, and people are crying. And if people like we now dash it out there and press it, nothing people, and nobody now hear these things. There's a silent cry in Jamaica. There are people who live in the backside era. People that might destroy Jamaica non-stop. And what you understand, it's not just crime and corruption. Something that is even more important. Because if it destroy the environment and destroy Jamaica, we solved. Listen to this report, people, because I want you guys to understand.
The wide-scale impact of bauxite mining on one Manchester community. Details in this report.
Empty houses and silent streets in the community of Harmons in Greenpond, Manchester, a shell of its former self, as the roars of tractors and trucks stripping the earth of bauxite replaced the sounds of the people that once lived here. But as bauxite operations thrive, elderly couple Alpha and Beverly Johnson say they struggle daily to cope with the noise.
Sometimes I have to out here, so sit down, I want to sleep, I bow down my head on the veranda here. I cannot lay down in there. For some of the truck, them look like they back down, lock down, and when they get the dirty and them a drive over here, bow, bow, bow.
And dust.
I never suffered with my chest yet. I have, you ever eat parched corn, sir? I speak me days and it can't choke you. I so down here so feel. So even my very food, me can't eat it as me take if you eat it in here, so come in like fire burn out down in my chest here, so I cannot eat it. All me know is just a run and go like, when you have sinus, and then they suck me under going.
My mother was a person that was selling her fish. They carry right down there. Both dad and mother go and sell their fish. And from backside come to Greenpond, my mother is just another place like this.
But the Johnsons say bauxite company Jamalco has offered to pay medical compensation once they submit proof from a medical practitioner that bauxite mining has caused health issues. They showed us this colored water they say is unsafe to drink because of the mining operations. But Jamalco says it trucks potable water to the area weekly. Now, Mr. Johnson says his fruit trees, which he earns from, are also badly affected by the bauxite dust, as well as his house.
My house top are rot now, because you notice you see I two different things from my house top. Me have to buy zinc, 8 foot, 16 feet zinc, put on the house top, because the bottom one part leak under the dust.
Jamalco says, along with the Agriculture Ministry, it will investigate the claim of damage and pay the necessary compensation. It adds it will also use other experts to investigate claims of property damage and make payouts once the couple makes a formal complaint. But with all their neighbors relocated to facilities, relatives are concerned for them.
There is no shops anymore within this area, no neighborhood or anything like that.
If we don't come and bring up a pan of water, they cannot carry it up. I agree, say, well then, if they come to me and move me and pay me up my house, give me a piece of land, me could take out what small fruit tree could take out and go plant it on the land.
What am I move all them old people here for? What am I relocate all them old people here for? Eh? Them have all burial cemetery and them back of them yard and them family burial and all them things. What am I move them people here for? People, and when you know, so the government about 700 acres of land, them give the backside company around Santa Cruz, gutters and all them places for dig out, Goshen and all them places, So them give the government enough people have got move, people. And the people in Jamaica just sit down there and now come to the street. Have to protest. Have to speak up. Have to talk up. More while people ask me, call us, what Jamaica fi do? Me say, if speak up, stand up and speak up. You don't have to burn down nothing, have to block no road, you don't have to chop down no tree. At least stand up and speak up now. Stand up and speak up now. Look what happened at the taxi the other day with the new law. Everybody come up, stand up and speak up. Let me continue to listen to this.
Can have something to eat in a older days.
But Jamalco insists it can only offer temporary relocation and says it has explained this in several meetings with the couple. The bauxite company says it doesn't need to acquire the Johnsons' property because it is not located within the area that's currently being mined. But a relative argues that some of the mining is too close for comfort.
They would have been mining in front of the property right now, and they already did mining behind the property, which is not reclaimed as yet, meaning the hole is still open, right? And some are owned by the side there.
You say not reclaimed, the hole is already open, so a big old gaping hole. Just mash up the land then. Why Jamaica not pressure push farming? Is it because the politicians never sit down and see it? Them say when I import the poison food to the people then? Is it that why I want? Is it why them suppress farming in Jamaica? Is it why the chicken feeding short the other day? Because politicians have to be importing while them sit down in the office there. Conflict of interest and corruption to the max. Them say when I import poison food to the people. You saw them wicked? Eh? You already hear Dr. John Lennon say we're not getting nothing from aluminum mining. The country now benefit. Tell me where the money are go. Anybody tell me so. It are going to education. Backside money are going to crime. It a fix road. It a give poor people anything. What backside mining I do to the country? Where is it going? We just have mash up a place for nothing. Why we not push farming? Farming are more money more than backside mining. Every day and everybody know that. Farming. But none of them now come and do come push farming. Dig. People may not done it, you know. Get ready and listen, because we have more to play, you know. I could finish listening to this from TVJ. This is 5 days ago.
Jamalco says land reclamation will be done in a timely manner so that farming or resettlement can happen in the area again. In the meantime, it says the Johnsons have rejected its offer of dust and noise compensation, insisting only on permanent relocation.
Pennies.
Little papi show money where me don't upset. I know I don't look panic because I know that. In my intention.
Krista Campbell, TVJ News.
Get the trouble. People, listen to me now, man. Listen to me now, man. And then it's not the first me I do videos in the environment. But the videos are already with the noise and the pollution. There is a brother who went to a compound town and he did a video on YouTube. I think that video they garner about millions of views already. He went to a compound town and all of them places around the mining areas, and on the mine, the dust are rotten the people them zinc because the dirt so toxic. It are rotten the people them zinc, especially where I come from the mud lake. You see the mud lake there and the dust. Rotten the people them zinc. And the dust, the people them cannot leave them clothes in them closet. The people have to put them clothes in suitcases. The tank, the zinc with upon the tank, rotten, full of nothing but pure dust. The water in the tank full of nothing but pure dust. Government not care, nobody not listen to the people. Then we go down to Chuka Road. Same thing with the China. Same thing with the China construction or whatever them are doing at the road. No dust control. No dust up the people. Anybody who live around with them build road at Jamaica, pure dust. They don't care about the environment. Jamaica no environment, nothing. That's why so much garbage. The other day, I see a video of a brother showing how much plastic in what Kingston Harbor, one of the places in Jamaica, I want some river. How much plastic kill the reef. They don't care about the environment. Look on the garbage on the street. When they don't pick up garbage when rain come, where you think say it go? When they don't pick up garbage and rain come, where things like that go? People more to listen, you know. Because there are people crying in the shadows in Jamaica, you know. And about now hear them, you know. So me I go talk to you about some other things that people want to hear these people. And this is another YouTube page. I'm going to want to follow them, you know. Jamaica Environment Trust. Jamaica Environment Trust. These are the people who fight behind the scenes we want to know about. A fight for the country. And they might want donation so they can continue to fight too. But you know, some of we don't know because these things are not front page and every blogger's page. You understand me? Someone want to understand what's going on here, people. Make up play this one. Listen. This is heart-wrenching.
This is Special Mining Lease, or SML 173.
3 months ago.
Located in northwest St. Anne. It includes many rural communities like Industry Pen, Barnstaple, Bryan Castle, and Richmond Pen.
Want to listen?
The people of this region and many other stakeholders are adamant that this is part of cockpit country and was therefore within the cockpit country stakeholders group boundary proposed in 2006. Nonetheless, when the cockpit country protected area boundary was declared by the government of Jamaica in March 2022, this important area was left out, paving the way for mining to take place in SML 173. An environmental permit for SML 173 was issued by NEPA in early 2022 following the approval of the Environmental Impact Assessment. This permit allows the bauxite mining company, Noranda Bauxite Partners II, to mining this area under specific conditions. The first area released for mining is 1,333 hectares and will be mined over a period of years.
Listen, people. Sad enough.
My name is Stanley Edwards. I am in Brancaster, Madras. I'm there for 14 years farming. Right now is soft yam, yellow yam, potato and everything left from my next piece of land I want to see my plant potato and gungo peas. When we raise the food, we can send it out and help the family and everything there. Because I have 3 daughters. I go to school and my grandpicking of them. So in time I reap now, I have to get them packaged to school and then I feed food and everything there, you understand?
2 parts.
My name is Cyril Anderson.
Listen.
I'm born and grew on this land and have been farming here since 1987. We are in an area and community where employment is only from the soil.
All the farmers here depend on these little lands that line around that have been given to our foreparents from earlier days during Michael Manley for land lease project. We realize that the Naranda Bauxite Company plan now to take it over and mine it.
And to turn it up. And to turn up mining.
Mining is expected to begin in the rural farming community of Industry Pen Center. But it's not the only community that will be affected.
When they come mine it out, we don't have nothing to eat. Picking them not nothing to eat. It's a starvation.
I feel sad about it and I beg when them dug this place up. That is the question we ask, what we're going to do. It's not me one, it's a lot of us.
What we are going to do? There is no more land for us to farm, so all we're going to live around here.
I have a health problem. I was diagnosed with asthma, so I am deeply concerned about further mining.
I know it will be very serious with us as farmers. When all these land have been taken away, what will the housewives do? What will the children do? These are the lands that send them to school. So that place where them call Caledonia, we want to pass out. So them frighten the people and give them some little money and dig out the whole place, so some precipice then left away. But then the whole can't fall back, you know.
Can't fall
back.
You
know, nothing to fall back every place. Just this is try the property.
That's the only thing what I want to know. Dig the place and make it like a tree without roots.
People are concerned about what they will lose and how they will survive when their ability to farm and earn is taken from them.
Farming to us is our only way of life.
So I look at them and I'm going to dash them through my bush. I don't know how long. I'm going to dig them and dash them away and done with farming. Let us stand up for what is right. Let us look and see what is going to happen. And we appeal to the government, both the PNP and the Jamaica Labour Party. Look out. You say you care for the people, but it doesn't seem that way. You need to look out for the people. Give back the lands to the people. Away with mining.
Mining has already significantly affected other similar communities. Mining destroys the environment, threatens water supplies and people's ability to earn and send their children to school and put food on the table. Mining should not come at any cost.
People, that right here is a good report from Jamaica Environment Trust. Go to them page, subscribe to them, see what them doing for the country. These are the little people that we need to send donation to. People who are trying to preserve our country and a fight in the dark, in the silence. Go up on them page, go see how much people them ever follow them. Probably just it's just a handful of people. You understand me? You need more people. May I say them subscriber right now? 461. 461 subscriber. When you go over there, go subscribe to them. Go over there, go check them out, see what they might do for the country. These are the movement we need to get behind, my people. Jamaica Environment Trust. And let's build a better Jamaica. People, these are the people who are crying in the background. So I say I have to feature this morning before me even go any further in my videos. Farming is not good for us people. It has mash up my country. You hear 20 men from different locations, I say, they left big hole. Them can't full up them the hole there. Mash up the country. People tell me that them relocate them, although them can't get no title. Years down the road, people cannot get no title, even years after them relocate them. People tell me that they relocate them and put them in some dark place where nobody not dead there. Imagine you're born and grow at a spot. Then you're born and grow, you know, say grandmama berry run about there, so grandpapa berry run about there, so you know the orange tree where you plant, you know the apple tree where you climb, and the pear tree and the mango tree and the breadfruit tree and the banana tree, the your property. And you have to get up and go leave that, figure do a plant tree over again. When you're 85 years old, you're gonna live to see that tree they bear. A lot of them things are bad enough people. But they don't care. But let me tell you something. Like you hear, it's not just one party. It's not just one party. Successive government will come in there. Then they're behind this. And they don't see the need to pull out of this. They don't see say agriculture a better way. It's better for the environment where I make money. Pump up the export market. When we go have stores up and so, I don't see nothing from Jamaica more than yellow yam. But yet we are consume banana, we are take onion, we are eat tomato, we are eat vegetable, we are eat everything. So if we get it as so, we will buy it. We almost say yellow yam so. Come on, Jamaica, man. So these are the people who are out in the wilderness. Nobody now listen to them. Them born and grow up on the land and just mash it up. So people, only now have to wait for election to get rid of no politician. All you have to do, stand up and speak out. That's all. Stand up and speak. Protest. Them are taking their constitutional rights to go out there and protest. Not listen to nobody else say, so no can't come out and protest. Go out there and protest peacefully. Like me always telling you, me no want to see nobody burn no road, no tire, and deface your community. What that for? When they destroy stuff, and you see one, your tax money, I go back and patch the road. Money where should I go somewhere else? I go fix it where we mash up. It looks stupid. It looks like we are reverse. And that we demonstrate for. You demonstrate your protest for better. Not to make your demonstration and the protest go make things worse. Do you understand me I say? People need to come out and protest peacefully. Stand up. You can't even go out there and protest and don't say a word. There are people who do that silent protest. Go out there and get their numbers. Look what the taxi man them did the other day. In the motorcade of taxi. Look what bloggers did. Look what regular people did. You know what people, that group of people who stand up. It's the first time I ever see Jamaica stand up, so. When this transport, this road traffic act come in, because it don't make no sense to me. I mean, it don't make no sense. A lot of it don't make no sense, people. It's like a something rush. It's not like something we pass the lower and the upper chamber and people who got school education view it and review it before they pass it. This is a disgrace and it's not a good look. It's a black eye for the JLP party. But it does look at the group of people, the whole country come out on it. It's regular people, it's not only bloggers. It's not only bloggers, you know. It's not only us. You have regular people with their phone. When it's gruntle, when I have no page, get on their phone and say, Mr. Prime Minister, so and so and so and so. And guess what happened? A blogger take that and put it out there. Somebody take that and the video go viral. You know, it's regular people who see the need to speak up, stand up, speak up. That's how Jamaica need to do, you know. That's how Jamaica do. We don't stand up against politicians and any corruption that is going on in our country. We don't stand up. You can remove anybody. You can demand, say, you want the Prime Minister remove your protest, non-stop protest until him remove from office. You know protest will cripple the system. Protest will cripple the system. Them know for you come on a couple of days and say, you want the Prime Minister move or any who you want to move. You don't have to wait for the election. So these are the things I'm trying to tell you. Protest, when we attack, the type of protest we attack is not the type of protest that we used to Jamaica. The type of protest we used to is to bring all car in the roads. Get rock stone in the roads, wood and cut down trees and burn the road without tire. That's not the type of protest. Them type of protest just bring out the army upon you. Come run you away. Come arrest you. Then the whole effort mean nothing. Nobody want to hear you. And people who will support you like me will say, I want them to fool. I don't support that. I support the car, this protest, but I don't support no man abandon no for go. Me will say that if you protest and abandon the place, even if you protest for your right cause, you can't protest for Jamaica. We need to renew our mind, my people. We need to do stuff more modern, more intelligent. Do it in a polite way. We are better now, we are brighter enough people. No blocking on no road, no chop down no tree. That no giving nothing. The better protest is the one where you don't hurt the infrastructure, you don't hurt nothing. Go out there and pick it. Go get a placard. Everybody make them placard in them yard. Somebody come out, come volunteer. If you have more money more than the next man, you go buy wood per cartridge paper and get the piece of stick where you put it on. You get marker, and you go out there and you write. People, that's what we see them do here. Whenever protest in America, you have people volunteer. There's all type of volunteer. You have people volunteer who make flyers. All them come out they can do is make flyers. If they can afford to make the flyers, buy the flyers and the marker, them company scene, all them do write flyers and give people. That's what my volunteer for do. You have people who are nurse come out, they can volunteer. That if anybody pass out, then if we help them out. Groups bring stuff to volunteer. If you need masks, there are groups with table. If you need sanitizer, there are groups with table to give you that. People gather together for a common cause. You will make this earth move. Do you hear me? So you don't have to wait until any election to remove any representative. I'm here telling you, so get it down ahead, my people. Things change. Think different. So me I go down to something right now. Because I want to know, say, if I don't want. Based on what I say I'm going to Jamaica now. It's pure nonsense. I'm a country. Stay one way. I'm going to see many first. I'm going to ask you now. How many of the first you want to see under Brogard in our previous videos? At first, we ever have them a level of mining there. Members of the PNP. Them in a mining to them now back out and say, boy, make we save the environment. But no, Brogard coming in and he speed it up fast. And it's alleged that him have trucks in the mine and move dirt. So him have interest to dig out the whole of Jamaica because him truck them need dirt to move. Hustling have to go on. But it's not only him alone, people. It's alleged that PNP have trucks in there too. It's alleged that PNP politicians have trucks in our backside mine. May I hear say in St. Anne? And may I hear say also in Clarendon. St. Anne and Clarendon. So let me continue down the road. People, for the first time, a lot of things happen for the first time in Jamaica. I'm asking you, how many firsts you want to see under Brogard? Because we have seen many firsts under him. Some of you don't even remember the many firsts we see under Brogard. The first thing, time. Nobody ever do that yet. You always hear a Brogard said, no, that president ever did, no, that this and that. Like you said, nobody ever is good for the environment more than him. Nobody ever have done more for the environment more than him. Nobody have done more for this more than him. Nobody have done. So it's a first, right? A lot of first. Yeah, man, Brogard, I say, him first do a lot of things. Let me add on to the first where Brogard make we face as a nation. It's the first time air traffic controller strike under Brogard. First time. First time immigration officer strike. It's the first time water commission worker strike. At the first time NHT worker strike. At the first time JIS worker strike, Jamaica Information Service strike. At the first time, even after with them claim they give you 50 new garbage truck, national waste management strike. At the first time, we see such a mass exodus, our teacher run off the island, go away and them treat them certain type of way. At the first time, we see some of nurse are left. At the first time, we see nurse even call, go out and sick out. At the first time, we see so much doctors are crying. At the first time, we see some of Jamaicans running across the border going to Mexico. At the first time, we see police of the government in a court. At the first time, we see police even march for money. At the first time, we see so much cocaine are coming out of the country. At the first time, we have so much crime in the country. At the first time, we have see so much bad road. At the first time, we see so much guns are coming out of the country. At the first time, we hear any contractor ever ball upon the government, ever come in at the people and embarrass the government. At the first time, we ever see Nutri Products contractor come out in the paper say they want to quit the government because the government not paying them. At the first time, we ever see contractors like contractor make school uniform come out in the paper, embarrass the government because the government not paying them. At the first time, we ever see funeral parlor come out in the paper, embarrass the government because the government owe them over $100 million for pauper burial. At the first time, this is such a hammer go to the taxi transportation system. At the first time we see our government put out a law and repeal it back so quick. At the first time we see so much fish dead in our Rio Cobre. At the people, we don't want to give you more first. We don't want more first. We don't want more first. There's a lot of things that go on in Jamaica. And some people don't know. Some people put it together for only in one spot. So they can see how bad things really are. It's really bad. In all departments, everywhere. It's really bad. It's the first, a lot of first. So they see, bro God come out and say the first time, nobody ever do it before. At first, there's a lot of first. But him now mention this first to you guys. There's a lot of first, my people. And it's embarrassing. You know, it's like our education, the teachers, them, our health care, nurse and doctors, our national security, the fight with the police, people, the contractor them with transportation, the environment. I want to understand the attack to all of these industry, this department in Jamaica, these ministries, these areas in Jamaica. I want to understand the attack and the Ministry of Education. The first thing they do is come out to the teachers them with this new law. Say them a teacher have to have them credentials to teach in the classroom, or else teacher will face $500,000 fine or 6 months in prison. First time you ever see any prime minister ever threaten to arrest educators. When you ever hear this, you are threatening to arrest educators. So don't you want the people that turn dunce, you are against education. The first thing you do is come out and attack. Now let me tell you, sir, it's a deliberate attack on Jamaica. Because some of you guys never look at it like this. Let's talk about education. The mashing down of education. It's the first time any prime minister ever come out and really attack teachers like that. Threaten teacher with arrest. You and I know, say, the youth who go to high school, some of them so bright. Yes, them can go back in the early school and even high school go teach some youths. When I was going to high school, there were some kids in my class, super bright. And Jamaica, you know, no lie, me I tell. When I go to high school, some pick in their class, super bright. Yes, them can go back, go teach all in school, help out the dying, cruel, hungry healthcare system. While them doing it, most teachers in Jamaica start like that. Them go to high school and then go back to early school, go teach. And while they are in early school, them go take them local class. They go to college, take them local class and get up them credentials so they can be a regular teacher instead of an acting teacher. Do you understand what I'm saying, people? That's the Jamaica I know. The Jamaica I know, you go to high school, may not say some teacher and graduate from teachers college, you know. You always have those. But to help out the weak system we have in Jamaica, you have youths who go to high school, very, very bright. Me have those in my class. Brighter than some of them teachers. Brighter than even some of them teachers in early school, on the line. The youth them got bright. So they will go back to early school. They will teach as an acting teacher. Take the little class. Me know somebody did that, their youth call me and tell me, say, him get him class, no, him my regular teacher. And him get all him benefit and what have you. You understand me? So him start from, he come out of high school, he go back in the school, go teach. Without him getting the real credential and work on it. Through Jamaica, that's the culture of my country. That's the culture of my country. But no, Andrew Onis decided, say, he might bring a sledgehammer to Ministry of Health, the Ministry of Education. I tell all the ministry, man, mash up in, man. The Ministry of Education, him threaten the teacher with arrest. Get the teacher them confused. Not only the teacher them. Let me talk about tutors. Let me show you how much them have done mash up education. And it's a direct approach, a direct demolition. How am I bring to education? Think about a thing named tutor. You got teach a youth look at maths. You got teach him look at science. You got teach him look at English. You to go high school, can't go do it. You can't go somebody I go teach them, and you can't come here, you go teach them. Adults, we got school, we still have it in their brain. You can't teach look at youth look at science. You can't teach look at maths as a tutor. No, guess what them do? Them say as a tutor in Jamaica, you have to have some certificate or some paperwork or something. Some receipt say you're a tutor. Why would they do that? Why would they allow? And listen, when they did this, right after Big C, right after the COVID, you know, when the youth them were out of school for 2 years, when I, as a leader, would have want everybody, every hands on deck to grab a youth and teach them. That's the type of campaign the government should be having. Grab a youth and teach them campaign. Right after COVID, that's what the government should have done. Have a campaign name, grab a youth and teach them something. Because after 2 years, the youth them, they're behind in every subject. But no, what them do? No, man. We know them already behind 2 years, so that's good. The government did happy. The youth them out of school I get done for 2 years. Because when the youth the school start open up back, they have something more, an obstacle in the youth them way. Kick them back by attacking the teachers with arrest. What other government ever say attack the teachers with arrest? The first. That's the attack and Ministry of Education in Jamaica. I mean, do them a video, I mean, one in a long time. So the teacher them run off. Somebody teacher run off and gone. I remember during the Big C, down at Savlamar, somewhere down Westmoreland, there was a couple, husband and wife, who have them home. And we transfer them house, them home, them yard in a makeshift school during the Big C. And them have youths that teach there. So instead of the youth them on the road and get in a trouble, them they start learn and keep up on them little subjects. We see another video where you look him go to high school in an unfinished building. During the Big C. It's people like those who chip in Jamaica for help out. People like those who chip in that make a difference. But instead of the government, I like those and say, they go, no. I find me there, me see it, you know. Them there Jamaica not see the greatness in those people. We transform them home into makeshift school. Those people should be honored. Them should be recognized in some way. Do you understand? But if man like me no converse and tell you something about that, we don't hear about it. And them think them honor. Them not honor greatness. What them do instead of them honor them people, them come out with a sledgehammer against them people and all. So them people know if there's another thing again like a Big C, if there's another virus or pandemic, those people can't do what them did in the Big C because the government passed law against them. So they might require them people if they show a certificate or some license to be a tutor. And that's why they might take it, you know. And that's why bro gotta take it. So tell me, say that a beat education. So hold on, I'm not done yet, you know. Because I'm not done with the beat yet, you know. So after that, some of the people them left, mass exodus a teacher run the Ghana fire. What them did last year, them hold the teacher them for how long? For months teacher don't get paid. Tell me, son, mash up education. Because if few teachers will left for Jamaica will decide, say, I'm going to stay here in my country. I'm going to help out the dying education system. I'm going to stay in my country. I'm going to be a patriot. I'm not going nowhere. Those teachers in Jamaica, the government not satisfied with that yet. They make them go for months without paying them. Tell me, son, a piece of teacher, if teacher quit them job. Tell me. You tell me after you destroy the education system and some of them run, the ones that are left behind, you make them go for months and don't pay them? You tell me what kind of thing is that if that's not a deliberate attack to education. People don't have sense, you know. A long time I do this video, I highlight these things, you know. And some of you might not get it, you know. But give thanks to the one that will get it and I look and I put the things together. There is no way you love education and the youth them and you go to education with such a brute force. You are threatening teacher with arrest. Even the tutors them. Even the tutors, them, whose great ideas, that idea was it, if you go off a tutor, high school youth can't teach our youth. Make you grab somebody youth and teach them. Eh? When after the big C, them should have tell the whole nation, say, grab a youth and teach them something. That should be the campaign of the government, instead of you run a campaign against education. Threaten teachers with arrest, run them off, and the ones that were left there. The ones that were left there, you make them go for months without paying them because you want them to be pissed off, quit the job. Things must make sense, people. Let's talk about healthcare. Treat nurses and doctors like crap. Look at the hospital, them stagnant, no movement. No movement. The Integrity Commission report state monies from the Ministry of Health are being removed to other areas that have nothing to do with health care on a tough time. $400 million still is unaccounted for at the Ministry of Health. You tell me now, if they're not trying to mash up health care in a country where we don't have better hospital, people sit down in a chair for days. I did a day one look at old man sit down in a chair for almost a week. Sit up in a chair. There's no money there when you go to the hospital and like something drying up. It needs life support. It needs money. It needs rescue. It needs everything. We're healthcare in Jamaica. You guys know that. We don't have the machines in there to test you when you go to the hospital. You shake up on them, jugu up on them bad road in Jamaica. Road so bad. And the first time we see so much bad road, by the way. First time. You jugu up on them bad road, go to the hospital. You manage to have the heart still a beat. You see the doctor, but the doctor tell you, say, you need some type of test. You have to leave the healthcare facility, the hospital. Jugu back to some type of outside facility to get certain tests done. For jugu back to the hospital. 10% of them they want Jamaica people dead. Why we don't have all the equipment in the hospital, so when you come at the hospital, a one-stop shop? Why we not send out people who can test them? Man come at hospital sick. You don't have the machine to test them. So you have to send him back, jugu him back. Him and the family find money out of them pockets to private facility. And I'm getting to understand that some of them doctor facility that them want, you know, come here say outside facility, a private food, and them near more money than if it was in the hospital. Then private facility would be near me no money. We need investigation on that, you know. I'll be a corruption going on in my country and it hurt the people. That's all I want to tell you. It only hurt the people. So that's healthcare. So you have $400 million miss out of healthcare. Nobody got jail. No argument. That's it. Healthcare, money, and move from it. Imagine you have a thing like the hospital where look at the hospital. Look at healthcare. But the money we're in the Ministry of Health has been funneled somewhere else. We have nothing to do no health. Tell me if they don't want for dead. Tell me, say a deliberate death sentence to Maggie Jamaican people. You tell me. You tell me. Money from the Ministry of Health and move, go do something when I'm not to do health care. When the health care is a life support already, how wicked can they be? $400 million missing on a tough time, and it's just another day. I come to work just like another day. Stop questioning me. Stop questioning me about $400 million. I have nothing to do with it. That's it. Nothing to see here. But the $400 million is missing. And we in Jamaica not see nothing about this. Lord, the man, every day they put the man name. Man, all them look nonsense there. When Jamaica, it hurts you too. If PNP do it. If Labour Right do it, it hurts you too. When Labour Right hurt the country in a corruption, it hurt the Labour Right too. It hurt the PNP too. When PNP do it, it hurt the PNP too. And it hurt the Labour Right too. People just want to get some understanding on the head, you know. It hurt them too. So healthcare, they will mash up education, they will mash up healthcare. We're shown already. Let's go to national security. In a time when we have the most crime in the history of our country, that's the time the government is going to pull back on the payment of police. Police call me and tell me, say them don't have a radio while them in Zozo. Police call me while them in a Zozo. Tell me, say them don't have a radio to communicate with the rest of squad, the rest of team. So that tell me, say, if there's a danger down a certain flank or street, and the other police, them and soldier, the other team already identify the danger and know, say, boy, we're not going to approach that area. But another jeep will come up the road coming into that danger. So the only way to communicate with them is calling them by phone. You know, a man can say, don't approach, danger ahead, turn back, save them life. But we are talking about national security. In a time when we have the most crime in Jamaica, the most murders, it looks like the police are being defunded. The Police Federation chairman, they on all different type of program, a ball for police to get help in the everywhere. Anybody who can listen to him, the Police Federation chairman, him out their advice. Police don't have no vest. Bulletproof vest. Them don't have no weapon. Police don't have no change their clothes. Police in the force for 10 years and don't have a change their uniform. So imagine as a 20-year-old officer, you join the force. You gain a little weight to get a little chunky. Imagine when they reach 30 years old. You have to still wear the suit or let out the seam. You have to let out the sides and stuff. I mean, like, seriously. Police have to print them own police pan t-shirt. They have to buy them own t-shirt and get police print on it. A police are telling me these things. A police are telling me these things. Police tell me that they are hungry. Now have the money, no police out there hungry. How are you going to eliminate police that take money from the side? Police are telling them things. Police are telling me they are driving with their car uninsured and registered. Police are telling me they can't even register them car. But because them are police, they get to drive it on the road. Police are telling me them things, people. Police are telling me well, my police are sick because them not eat right, Police are telling me them in so much loan, so much debt, Say police have the highest loan debt in Jamaica because them have to take out loans, Police now get paid in a family. Police now get paid. So you got to stop a police from take money from a gunman. Or you got to stop police from take money from a drugs man. Or you got to stop police from taking money from a scammer. You don't pay them well. It has been years police been promised body cam. Where the body cam them there? But the money was allocated for the body cam, don't it? We are whip on server, no server can't come. Don't you? Come on now. Where whip on server, no server can't come. Police woman in the force can't get a uniform. They might walk around and stitch up the side of them clothes where bust up. You are saying the police officer if you think I'm lying. Police tell me these things, people. Not even real there, In a time when we have the most crime in Jamaica, when national security is supposed to be up. You tell me say enough sledgehammer, them take to national security. You tell me say enough sledgehammer. May I tell you about all these ministries, people. I'm going to say if this is an accident, why all this ministry, education, healthcare, no national security. Look what's going on. Let's go back to the contractors them. Now, when you have a business in any country, your main goal, a lot of people's main goal is to get a job from the government, a contract with the government. Even though the government might pay a little bit cheaper, but it's volume. If you have to cook for all the kids in Jamaica, that's a lot of money when you add it up. If you're working in Nutri product, if you have to make uniform for the school and the government, that's big. Even if they might pay you less than what a regular private person that come to you and have a bill of uniform for the kids for. You understand? You probably get more from them. But if you have a bill for the government, even though it might give you a little bit cheaper, but you have to consider you have bill a large amount. So any business always want a contract from the government. Why would these people coming out in the paper embarrass the government? Why would I cause this? Why would I cause any company to come out in the paper to bring out inside business arrangement with the government to the paper because them can't take it no more, nobody now listen to them. No business now do that without talk to them people many times, You don't think, say, Nutri product maker, the people who make the school uniform and the funeral parlor, you don't think, say, they talk to government of Jamaica, they talk to the necessary people to rectify this and iron this thing up before them come to the news. You don't think them probably threaten them that they're going to go public with it? Come on, people. No contract, not do business like that. The first thing happen, you don't just run to the public like that. And also it got people. You normally try to talk with your contract, the boss first. You talk to the company to rectify, to get your pay. Do you understand what I'm saying? But these contractors not getting paid. So what the two other contractors, would be contractors, where the government are look to get in a contract with to do government work. No matter look when the government has, pay a bill. So if the people who make nutrient product and make school uniform and the people who do papa burial, the funeral home who do papa burial, get paid. Why should I go in another contract with this government? Yeah? They might put me in a debt. They might bankrupt me. I must have Donald Trump this. Do you understand what I'm saying here, people? So all these different era are tear down for no reason. Let's go to transportation. Sledgehammer gone to transportation too. It's not just the house them up at Bernard Lodge get demolished. Transportation, hammer come to them too, because some stuff no make sense. Uber driver, Lyft driver, don't buy car seat. We don't carry car seat. You don't carry car seat. Some driver now pick me. Why should I go to carry car seat? If every driver your car seat left for your yard. Government don't have no sense. You cannot carry the whole of Jamaica in a one car seat. That nasty. Every child must have their car seat. Your car seat come like a personal pampas. Because people, your picnic doo-doo night, your picnic pee-pee night. Every child must have their personal car seat. So if you're going to pass a law about car seat, parents must have their car seat. From the pregnant, this is where the government must give the people education so people can prepare for this. You don't just come out today with a sign it and tomorrow you bump on the people. You don't work like that. Come out there. You have JIS, we strike on Jamaica Information Service, we walk off on the Jamaica. I will never hear Jamaica Information Service. Hilangoli rido, Hilangoli. Hilangoli rido, Hilangoli. I mean, say Hilangoli rido, Hilangoli. Now JIS we used to watch that pan. So how come JIS a strike for money? Now what kind of backside? People. Nice one when I yard, we have to highlight these things. You don't need to get up and speak up. Stand up. No have no fear. Just stand up and speak. Not because of bad word. Not have to light a fire. No drag a rock stone on the road. No cut a tree. Make the old car them there with stay with them there. Stop the face and nass up the place. Go out there and stand like decent, polite, intelligent citizens. Get on a placard. Using the voices. Use your body. You don't have to block no roadway either. Some of you can even protest by even staying at home. Just like I advise taxi drivers, you stay home, man. Don't come back nowhere. You stay home, go do something to your vehicle, go wash your car, go polish it. Stay home. You are the people, you got the power. The voice is in you, the power is in your guys' hands. Raise the voices. The power is in a few hands, Jamaica. I'm telling you, Jamaica, I'm telling you. The power in a phone and whatever you want, stand up for it. And most action come from industrial action. Strike. The nurse them in New York strike, People from New York. How long the nurse them strike people in New York? England same way. Some strike one over there. How long them strike over there? How long the nurse them in New York strike? Did they get what they want? Talk to me, people. Come and find out if industrial actions really generate any change. If it bear no fruit. For the taxi man in clear sight, you see it. You see it. Because everybody mad. And for those of you guys who beat up the taxi man, look here. We understand to them unruly. Me not like no unruly driver. Some of them forgot plant potato. But you have the law to deal with them. But some draconian fines, it's too much. You cannot tell people. Me already tell about the car seat, or them have it wrong, Them need to talk to regular people, because them in the office and regular people, And if they make them type of mistake with just a little simple traffic law, what they do with crime? Them don't know what they do. That's why crime will never go down under them, because every decision they make, stupid. Look at the simple crime act, what they try to come in with. Look at the big old chaos. Look at the embarrassment. You expect a driver to drive around in one seat in his car for every kid. It's not clean. The last kid pampas wet and soak through that in the seat. With all different type of fecal matter and pee soaking at the car seat. Car seat supposed to be personal. It's like your pamper, it's like your underwear. Because every youth have accident in a car seat. Me a picnic too. Have a clean car seat regular, because you pick me up accident tonight. Sit down back there soak. And your next picnic where you pick up down the road and come sit down in the car seat and your picnic, you will just wash off your youth and you nice and smell nice as a parent. When the car seat there, maybe go get him and go nasty car seat with that type of DNA in it. What the government thinking? What the government thinking? Nobody not thinking, you know. You want deep thinkers to change Jamaica. That's what I say. You need a whole different new mindset for our country. What we have there, that's not it. Another thing again, we see them come up with this new car act, traffic act. You can't pull, you can't tow. That's nonsense. People tow a Florida upon the freeway. We see them all the time, night and day. People tow in Florida on the freeway, Jamaica. Where poor people forget money from to hire no tow truck to take them away. Some people just want to come off of the freeway to find one little man down so for well on a muffler or for well on something to fix something for him. That's how Jamaica going on. You just want a man to just pull you off the freeway. One man down so yeah man electrical work him do. Yeah man an auto electrician. Yeah man you can go fix some wires thing for your car want tighten up or something. I want fuse. Sometimes that's all Jamaica need, one little fuse. What's wrong with pulling you off the freeway? A poor country. So what are you telling Jamaican people? Say, every Jamaican people so rich, them can afford a tow truck. So if you can't afford a tow truck, you must walk away, leave your car there for somebody to thief your car. Or sleep in your car there. What Jamaica, what are you telling the people? Not to yourself? When you're stranded, coming from St. Thomas, you got Westmoreland, what are you telling the people not to help themselves, Jamaica? You know, too. And all these fines on the back of the people. Taximen, Jamaica, it wasn't taximan alone. It was not bloggers alone. It was the whole of Jamaica. Because anybody have followed this taxi thing and this new law, you watch social media, everybody were involved. It was PNP, it was labor right. It was a concerted effort of many Jamaicans right across the board. Right across the board. Regular Jamaicans with their phone who go in and type in the comment section. Say this wrong, this crazy, this that. It was the regular Jamaicans with their phone who looking at it and do a video and say, bro God, come and see the video of them, you know, people. People must see the video of them. People are looking and say, bro God, there's too much man, you attack the youth them. People are enough video out there. Just regular man when on a page like me, like no other blogger. Just say, bro God, them the video there. Pierce your heart. I'm going to reach you. For a regular man, I tell you how it is. We see videos for the ones who... Let me tell you the amount of people make this happen. The ones that will take out them camera. Because you have some people, you know. There's a couple of videos I see. And the regular Jamaicans who took out the camera. Videoing one baby mama was trying to get... She had a little youth. Was trying to get a taxi. And every taxi passes her. Those people make a difference also. Me say it was a concerted effort of every Jamaican. Would that make the law change, repeal? The taxi man out there where protest and the motorcade. Us, the vloggers up here, so make the noise only in the comment section. The regular Joe, the regular John, everybody has something. Huh? It was a concerted effort to make them reverse the Road Traffic Act. But it's not properly done yet. They might throw it back out the button not fixed yet. That's it. If you go back up for 6, that is sitting want at least 3 months. If you go sit down, if you go back up, go look pan. 3 months of hard work to hand it out before they give it back to Jamaican people. It want 3 months. Don't come on and come make yourself look stupid. Look here, I'm a Jamaican. And when them things are going to make my people in the office of the look ignorant, very ignorant. Because if they cannot come with a simple Road Traffic Act, how the hell them come with crime law? That's why they can't come with a crime plan, because they know they have a plan, they don't know what to do. My people. So now they want one car seat, the taxi driver must drive on the car seat. People, Uber driver, when a passenger call you, they have to bring the car seat. And the driver have the right to cancel the ride and drive off left her. If a passenger come to your car and she don't have a car seat, you don't have a car, you can cancel the ride. And Uber not going to ding you, he's not going to come against you. You cancel the ride and drive off left her with a picnic there, so. Because it's your license to protect, not hers. She just want a ride from point A to point B. You understand me? So you cancel the ride as an Uber driver when your passenger do not have a car seat. Uber driver don't drive around the car seat for nobody. Because you need a trunk space to carry other load. You go to the airport, you're going to need a suitcase. Do you understand me? So the government now think, we don't know who them sit down and talk to. So hold on. A taxi man wasn't there, a regular taxi man wasn't there when they make them decision. I don't think me, you know. They never have a local taxi man in the room. They never have a simple mother in the room. They never consult with the public. That's why they're a mistake I make. And some people who are detached, they are unattached, they're not attached to us, they are detached from reality. They don't understand poor life and struggles no more. They don't drive on a bad road, they don't drive where we drive, they don't go where we go, they don't shop where we shop. They don't understand what we understand. Some people that is removed from reality, and them are sitting on sign, they never have a regular taxi man. So what do you think about this new law, sir? You see anything in here that you think we should change and what will work and what will work, Jonathan? Call somebody in there. What a regular baby mama? We don't could find a regular baby mama. We don't could call somebody. We don't need to start involve regular poor people on a policy and a law in Jamaica. We don't need to start involve the regular public. Instead of some little man up there, so that are not attached to us and write laws and have come back out, come repeal it. They don't want to pull car per road. We say in Florida they pull car. Florida, where someone torch up about. So you tell poor Jamaicans if you left a car per roadside, you don't see them mad somebody. Or because you don't know say them now left them car, them still are going to get it too. So you're not going to give them ticket. And money you're not looking for the people them. Jesus Christ, man. People may say, just like how they repeal the law, them change it. We don't can remove anybody who want from office. You see the voice? You see standing up, speaking up. What are you speaking about? What changes you want? Make it come out your mouth in a group. Is it you want the prime minister removed? You want a minister removed? You stand up, you speak it. You chant it. Chant. Stand up, speak. Protest. You get them out of office. Them can't stand the people then. Right? The taxman them should know the power. Listen to me. But those are you guys missing because of politics. Only depend the labor right side and anything entrepreneurs do is okay. And there's no wrong to it. Only don't even look on it and wait and say, backside, if they come down for the taxman and like this with them fines. Them charge is going to come to, oh no, taxman have got to raise their price. Think about it. You think the taxman are going to raise the fare? If everything go up for them, you don't think so them raise the fare? Gas price high, every damn thing, they just come out of COVID. And then instead of them come up and government give them come down and beat them back again with the sled, with the demolition hammer. Yeah, demolish transportation. With these fines, you're going to force some people to stop carry people and stop and run taxi. You're going to force some man to take off them red plate and go find some other means of survival. Do you understand me? Because there's no way you can operate under these draconian laws without the people that have a hand the difference to us. We have to pick up the slack. We have to pick up the slack. So our prices of fear gonna go up, people. So those are you what about? Yeah, man, taxi man and this that. Yes, Mr. Some of them bad. But understand that, look here, who provide employment for them? So the people, them a large portion of the people, self-employed, a man about car and they say, run taxi, employ himself, give himself work. So that's a workforce, a large workforce, You can't deny it. When these things happen, me do videos and I say, the government must sit down and talk to them. For all you guys sit down and watch my videos. The government must sit down and talk to them. This is a workforce and these are voters. Thousands of people across the country. You cannot just ignore their cry. These are potential voters. These are Jamaican citizens. Your voice, you can get anything done. Stand up. Speak. Chant. Shout your voice. Let it be peaceful. Obstruct nothing. Let it be peaceful. And sometimes obstruction have to go on. Come and see that more, you just obstruct because civil disobedience. People obstruct stuff by sitting down in the road. We see them do that in California. Sitting down in the freeway. I-80. Shut down. They just go sit down tonight. and farm chain, elbow to elbow. And police have to come out and take police forever to get to them. Them knows the police is going to eventually remove them and take them to jail. And people are prepared for that, to go to jail for a cause. So police have come. Take a time for police to come to them. But did they make a statement? Damn well they make a statement. Have you ever heard about the tree huggers? Because when people talk about California, some people talk about the tree huggers, especially in Berkeley. There was a funny protest one time in Berkeley, California, where the city wanted to remove some trees, cut down trees. So there were some people, environmentalists, who decided that the trees, they must live. I don't know if it's some sequoia tree or a redwood tree, some type of tree. So what these people did, they climbed the tree. They were up in the tree for months. People supplied them with stuff. Remember, they might have to go to the toilet in buckets, let down by rope. People down there help out, team effort. Listen to me, people. Listen to this type of protest. They went up in the tree, and they were in the tree for months. People with buckets and rope, give them food and water in the tree in Berkeley. Go check it out. You can Google it. The tree huggers. They were in the tree for months. I don't know what happened to the end of the story, if they eventually remove those trees or the protests and the court. Because you know these people go to court. They're not just up in the tree. There are people challenging the legal system down at bottom to make the tree stay. Protest work. Peaceful protest. Martin Luther King. Everybody. Protest work. Lift your voices. Sometimes people say, Carlos, what are you talking gonna do? But you gotta educate the people first. Because Jamaican people are behind in so many things. Some people don't see nothing more than politics, you know. And when you say a labor right consult a PNP or a PNP consult a labor right, sometimes you have to say. Sometimes I see them and say, boy, are they brainwash people? Are they brainwash? And if in the day of Jamaica, I did the same thing too. Because I was stupid in Jamaica. You couldn't tell me nothing wrong with the PNP. When I was in Jamaica, you couldn't tell me nothing wrong with the PNP. Man, you mad? Me cuss you out. Because me never say nothing wrong with them. In Jamaica, you don't see nothing wrong with the party I support. No, you don't pay time and see that. You know what I see? Everything wrong with the next party. Talk to me, people. Speak the truth. Let's speak the truth. Because if we want change, we have to speak the truth, you know, and have a come to Jesus moment as human beings. When you're in Jamaica, people tell the truth. Now that you come up foreign and you look on both the party we support corrupt and the other party corrupt, same thing. Because PNP corrupt no hell. Labour corrupt no hell. I want to come up so I see all different functions supposed to happen. I'm look back at Jamaica and say, why it is not happening like that? Then realize say both party corrupt. But when you're in Jamaica, I never take no time out to look deep within the party when I go to a conference. Because hey, I mean I get no money hungry like why you think they give me nothing? You think we get nothing? Huh? The one that could PNP were winning in my constituency from a Labourite. When we going to move from town to our country, we move into a Labourite zone. Then people have voted for Labourite. I know. They have voted for JC Hutchison. I know and JC Hutchison do one thing. One time, Neville Lewis was a good JLP MP. He was a good man. Neville Lewis was a good JLP MP, people. I was a PNP. I was that family background PNP. But let me tell you, up to this day, my family, Neville Lewis was a good JLP MP. They don't build them like that no more. They don't make them like that no more. Always in a bush jacket. Neville Lewis in a bush jacket. And I look at food million from Neville Lewis as a PNP from PNP parents. As some man around Neville Lewis, mash down Neville Lewis and make him lose. But one time, one man named Mel Brown, they get to win there. PNP. So when Mel Brown win, one time, you know, listen to me. Me tell you two people, I see them from both angles, you know. As a youth, I grew up in Jamaica, I'm sure the world that owners see them too, from both angles. So they're the same. So when Mel Brown win, the only PNP ever come there, for years, I don't think people, for years no PNP. a PNP happen to have labor rights, switch and vote for him because they want change. For Mel Brown to win, labor right have to switch, And PNP have to come up and overdrive because of labor right neighborhood. When Mel Brown win, same thing. Same thing, him not come up there. Disappointing that is to labor right who switch. For labor right who switch for the country as a patriot, they don't say politician. They don't say politics. They say, I bet them one. They go for them Mel Brown here, man, because labor right now do it for me. So them switch. And when them switch to you, you don't show them no better. Some of my people may see these things from both angles. They're no better. Labor right not come back in the neighborhood. PNP no come back. Neville Lewis was one of the best, man. He could have done better. He could have done better, more. But one of the best, man. People, enough things we could have talked today. See, right now, JC Hutchison have some pipe cover under the ground from middle quarters to upper New Market. Not even one drip of water come out of it. When Neville Lewis was in power, there's a bunch of pipes, miles and miles of pipe cover under the ground, see away. No water come out of it. So Mel Brown come, JC Hutchison come now and say, he might give the people in New Market water. All along the road, about 7-8 miles. A pipe on the road. Construction to dig out the trench for put pipe. Lot of work it take for dig miles and miles of hole for put pipe. JC Hutchison, no water is ever pushed to the New Market people. Them all know JC Hutchison. So you ever get old and remove yourself from office or whatever happened to you in life. And these people, you promise water, never get no water. The people never come out and protest. The people don't sit down and talk among themselves. There's not one drop of water from the pipe to New Market, JC Hutchison. But you spend millions of dollars. Millions. Can you have to take millions of dollars? You know everything is over budget and bloated and pregnant. Millions of dollars. There's no water in it. None. People from Portland call me and tell me that they don't have no water. There's a place. Somebody tell me they don't have no water that day. God damn. I lost the stuff. Because I didn't know me to talk about water right now. But somebody called somewhere and tell me they don't have no water. Some place across the country don't have no water. And then even have a pipe. Them get water 2 times a week. And politicians think that it's okay. Even the people that get water 2 times a week think that it's okay because them doing that. It's better than nothing. We all right, let's settle. People, if you have a pipe and you only get the water 2 times a week, that's disaster. You're supposed to have water in your pipe every time you turn it on, Jamaica. That's a health hazard. You can't get water to clean up and wash your hands. That's a safety hazard. If you have a fire, you can't get to put out the fire. What is this? This is 2023 or this is 18th century. But every politician coming in promise us road and water. I will still remain the same. Every politician coming here promise us road and water. Jamaica, if you really want to be honest with yourself, you have to look back from both parties where give us these promises. We made these promises and not come out of it. You can't just blame one. I'll say that focus right. You one-sided, you're lopsided. You have to look at it and say, after all, I told them. But how much of them people now? I told them in a man. And because there were nobody like us, patriotic bloggers will come out and speak the thing, looking at the phone and afraid and talk. With you in the comment section, whether you like what we are saying, I don't like what we are saying, yeah, make we know in a real time and I will video them. With a single man, we have a person, man, have a personal phone, and they might just put a blog in it every now and then. You don't have no bunch of people follow you, but you have a dozen people follow you, but you make something your thing. Everything work out, people. The man don't have no voice and no followers. He go up on the phone and make all one video. Send it out there. Somebody with more followers might get the one video and share it. and put your word out there. Everybody play a part. We all play a part. A chain is as strong as the weakest link. Just like the transportation system in Jamaica. You have some driver a run, you have some a protesting them rights. You have this taxi association president. Let me tell you this. If you want good in Jamaica, you cannot mix politics with it. All of them association president and the local union president, them a politician. Them in a politician pocket. Either them a PNP, Dayati, PNP, or Labour right. All of them you taxi man that a hurt on them. There's no unity. Them a politician that spin them head like a clock. I push and pull them. I tell them what to say and what to do. On the need to speak among UNO as a group of people. What is best for UNO? What is good for UNO? Not what is good for the next politician chance for hold him seat. So the union president has sit down with politician and a chat with him. So the politician will give him a talking point to come give UNO how to act in a way so the politician can be favored for hold him seat. So that's all. We don't get politics out of it. All these union president in Jamaica, them in a politics, own a senator. You're going to be a union president and you're a senator. You're going to be a union president and you're a senator of any party. Mr. Jamaica so corrupt. The whole system so corrupt and people, corruption, so it's so normal to some people don't. So what I say a while ago. What I say a while ago, fly over some people's head, the corruption so normalized. What I said a while ago, fly over some people's head and some people just docile when they hear that. Because there's nothing wrong with that. Because it's been going on for so long. So what's wrong with the man if a man want to be senator and union leader at the same time? He's not representing you. He's representing the government or the party who is aligned with. He's going to come out with talking point either to go against the party in power or go for the party in power. It's not about you guys. It's supposed to be you. Have a meeting with the body of people who is in the union or the association. You have a meeting with them. Allow people to speak. Take notes. Hear where them coming from, what they want, what they don't want. Not go sit down with some politician because you're aligned with some Labour right or PNP. So you're going to listen to a politician talking point. He might tell you what to say. No, man, tell him no strike, man. No, man. Tell them don't strike, man. You're going to make me look bad, man. Tell them no strike, man. It's not going to look good. No strike, man. No strike. Or tell him to strike, man. Tell him to strike because you are a politician who tell him to strike. Because they want the next side look bad. You shouldn't be pushed or pulled by politicians for your own benefit. Politician is there to serve you. They are nothing but servants. Whatever they say shouldn't be relevant when they ball out for your rights. Do you hear me say? Whatever they must say, unless they must change it for the better, then you will hear them. Me used to be a shop steward, people. Me fight at the railroad for work per worker. Me go on enough tough contract with the boss and lawyers for me worker. Me just a simple man who come from Jamaica. Me a fight for white man, me a fight for black man, me a fight for Mexican, me a fight for Asian. I'm a job. Me do that, people. So them think they're stealing in my blood when it comes to workers' rights. Me know when your employer want to screw you over. Me know that. And I is aware of many little tactics that them use to screw over and get over on people and to keep you poor. You can't come up under certain type of things. So it's in me steal people from the railroad to fight for people's rights and see them a thing. So that's why you hear me come out and you hear me talk about hotel workers, pension fund. You hear me talk about hotel workers, NHT benefit, unemployment benefit, where them steal from these workers. You hear me zeroing on all these things. Companies in Jamaica will steal unemployment benefit and them not get no caught up. You hear me talk about the security company where go to court the other day. Security guard, tell him go to court. And the judge tell the security firm will steal these people money. So them don't have to pay back the money. This giant security firm don't have to pay back the money when them steal from the little poor security guard that sit down for hours and hours and hours out of night, Joe and rain. You know, we're paying about the money because why? The government take too long to act. So you tell me that the government itself not taking care of our business. Who is acting on our behalf? If the government was acting on the workers' behalf, they would have taken the company to court because the government have financed the contribution to the necessary department. The government should have financed the contribution to the department of the National Housing Trust go. They should have, guess who take the people to court? Housing Trust take some of them to court. People may have some construction nearby me. That's okay, nice. So people, housing Trust take the company to court, you know. One company to court, you know. People, listen, people never come back and talk to you about these things. There's a lot of things need to change, and you guys need to stand up. That's why I'm doing my headline. Say you can remove even the Prime Minister from office before election. Yes, you can. Don't make nobody tell you otherwise. You can strike out. Everybody can strike. What the government can't bear that. Some have to give. Some have to give people. Look at what with the taxi. That's simple. Me just want to understand that's a clear example of what standing up will do. Can't believe me. Just like when they put this a new road traffic act out here, play raw looking stupid. They never decide to change it. That was what the one of them sit down and look on from the lower house, the higher house. People are liar. People got university and a foreign. People got university and foreign. You know, say some people. When they got degree, no mean common sense. You know, so a couple of days ago, somebody tell me that. Said degree no mean common sense. Education no mean common sense. I just the other day somebody tell me, look at all these people, some of them are lawyers, some of them are some, and put out this idiotic road traffic act. I know it looks stupid. Say Jamaica can't tow on toll road. They can't tow. So all of them tow of Florida. The fines when they rack up on the people them, it's more than California for environmental violation. Smog violation. The fine when they charge Jamaicans is more than the fines when they pay up California for the same crime, for the same offense rather. The fines when they charge Jamaican is more. Same thing we go back to the mass violation. During the Big C, where in the world you see them charge almost so much money for one mass? Where you see them charge nobody anywhere who don't have no mass? Mass violation, they rape the Jamaican people, ravage them. They ravage Jamaican people. They rub them to the ground. Mass violation. COVID violation. Everything is high. Cost of living is high in Jamaica. Pay more for light. You pay more for gas. You pay more for phone bill. You pay more for food in Jamaica. You pay more for light. You pay more for gas. You pay more for phone. You pay for phone bill. You pay more for food. Everything is much higher in Jamaica. And under this pressure with the $2 and $1 when I get in the industry, Jamaica will never see itself step up. And the people are get a living wage. The teachers are tied up in a serious contract right now. The teacher refused the offer, what the government offered them the other day. A dirt wages them offer the teacher them. On top of the punishing the teacher them and threatening with arrest. On top of having the teacher them go for months without paying them. The teacher them is tied up right now in a serious battle, wage battle. The teacher them say all they want is a living wage. That's all they're asking for. And I said before, the JLP must can find somebody better with more empathy, sympathy, love, care for the Jamaican people. Andrew Owens do not love us. He exercise that over and over. Turn on the yard. Remember when the cruise ship come in and they were down there on the yard while these people on the road and no movement there. Remember while on there on the yard locked down. You have Rick's Cafe, big party are going on there. Remember, a corner shopper spread the virus. One about a big deal of a quarter chicken and a pound of flour. Remember, poor people are not privy to information. It's only the rich people privy to information. Remember all of that. Don't be stupid. Somebody say, only have to wait for no election to vote out nobody. When they want to change at any job in Jamaica, you stand up. Stand up. Like Dr. John Lennon said at the beginning of this video. At the beginning of the video, Dr. John Lennon said, industrial action is the only way them know. Strike action. That's all them know. That's all them know. It's like if you come out, commit nice and embarrass them. But when the court come bad you up with them brute force law and stuff like that, we don't say nothing. That's what they expect. For us not to say nothing, just roll over on our bellies. But when you guys stand up as a people and say, no, we're not going to take this, my people, must I tell you, that's how change come. That's what change look like. And then the first time you see who ever take an action like that. First time. Jamaica is the first they ever see you guys do something like that. First. And everybody who protest against it, everybody who protested against it, even when the things your voice don't heard, if you think we don't have no page, you play a part. From the taxi driver, them who drive, them something I make nice. You see it on the paper, you see it on the news. You find one that will go before the camera and voice their opinion. To the simplest man when I have the page, just look for the phone. So to you in the comment section under the blogger, they will make nice about it. To the regular people when they page and put a blog. It's a concerted effort. And then first people in Jamaica work together like this. Even though you have the ones them, when so diarted, still not seeing the good behind this. Still want to pressure the taxi driver. And the same pressure where the taxi driver them get, it will come right back to you in the high fear. A taxi driver can't do more than charge high fear. Let me tell you something before I leave. Come love to be the devil's advocate sometime. Now, did you know that when you call a Uber, a Lyft, a taxi cab in America, did you know that as a student, you don't pay half price? Did you know that when you call a Uber here, Uber driver got school all the time, go pick up picnic and carry go to school, you don't pay half price. Uber don't have no half price on the kids and Lyft and all the thing there. You come, it's all about time. The taxi cab same way. It's the distance and the time. Nobody distance in the car, yes. Same distance and time like an adult, yes. Over here, people, I want you to understand now. So Jamaica, we still get a slack. Because the government don't have school bus for the youth of Jamaica. So if the driver them decides, I cannot youth because of our price. What it makes sense. And in many instances, it's going to happen. Because the driver going to see 3 adults and 3 kids. The driver going to let the 3 kids pass spot and take the 3 adults. Because 3 adults fear. If not going to let one of the adults and take one of the kids and get half fear. Driver in the business of losing money. Them in there to make money. So that driver see 3 picnic and 3 adults. The driver going to left the 3 picnic at roadside. Government not think when they write these laws in the people. They don't look at the ins and outs, advantage and disadvantage. Just write law. They don't have the regular common man up in there and look on the law and say, tell me what you think, John Brown, about this law. No, man. And some people are detached from reality. They're not business about we. So now you know, say, them can't fight crime, they can't come with no crime plan. Cannot even traffic act, them can't write. So this can come back and haunt the ones that were pressuring the taxi driver. Yes, some of them are reckless and they want them come off a road go plant tomato. But man, not everybody, so man. You have thousands of taxi drivers right across the country and bus man, a bar, so man. And the government decides they're not going to have to talk with them. Then right, Chuck, tell the taxi man if they go take out loan. When they go take out loan, and then they got caught, they pay the money and judge still take out their driver's license. Now they don't have the money to pay back the loan people, and they don't have no car to make the money to pay back the loan people. So they put the taxi man in a deeper pot. I want to hear me say, the justice minister encourage taxi driver to go and get a loan to pay the outstanding tickets. A lot of them did that. But when they go to court, there was no leniency at the judge's part. The judge at the judge's part. The judge still take away the license. So they don't have the license. They don't have the means of making back the money to pay the money when they just give in a court. When they borrow the loan. They don't have no car. But then right Chuck tell them it's a good idea to borrow money to pay a loan. What I would do with the taxi driver them is not everything is money, Jamaica. You guys missed out on a very important moment in Jamaica's history to teach drivers who never read a road code book, who get them driver's license under the table. You get a good moment to teach them driver there. You should give them driver's ed for other people with outstanding ticket. You make them go to school, driving school. Them gonna learn. People talk to me, that wouldn't be a better idea. Because they pay the damn ticket, but them still not learn. You see, because none of them don't learn about the road. They just buy them ticket under the table. So they never really read no driver's book, no driving guide. So these drivers now may get a chance to drag them into the classroom now with all these outstanding tickets. Because they are coming. Because they want the license. They are going to come. So you get some classroom, some of the high school there. And you have different days and how much people are come. And you have people teach them about the road code and the laws of the road. Educate these drivers. They need education. So what they do, you take the money from them, but them still don't get the education. So what is going to stop a dunce driver from going, an educated driver, the same thing, from going out there, go cause the same problem again. So we missed out on the opportunity to teach and train the drivers them on the road. If we really want to help them and want to stop certain thing and fix certain thing, why would we take this moment to train them? So hold on, when they go to court, what did the judge say? Should part of it be, you go to court, you go to driving school, you go learn something, you see it. When they go to court, the judge just take the money. The judge didn't stipulate or say anything, say, look, you need to go a driving school, go road course, go learn something. The government should have ready for this. The government should be ready for this long time. Have somebody to teach them about the road code, driver's ed, give them some knowledge, do and don'ts. Because no Jamaica driver doesn't know, buy driver's license, never read a book and talk to an examiner, never even drive an examiner. So these set of men and women, I assume, just go to court, go pay money, come back out and learn nothing. Never read no driver's guide, never get no teaching, never get no lesson. Going back on the road, you just have your money you pay, going back on the road. You're not different. You're never going to be no different. Because you never get education. And money make a slide. Tell me if this makes sense, my people. If the government, instead of taking the money, because greedy for money, man. Greedy for money and them are thieves, so much money while them in the office. Hold on, man, because the FBI, hold on. So, you tell yourself this would be better, my people. Not to take the money from them, but to force them in a class. Or if they will go to court, the judge, even if the judge take the fine, make sure, say, just like you got anger management, and you got court, you go fight your woman and stuff, you got court, you pay this and that, you have got anger management parenting class and all these things, and you bring back the certificate to the court, certificate of completion back to the court. And then you go. That should have gone the other day, you know. And that should have gone. The judge, and they should have get enough of them. They should have put as a condition for them to go get education, and the government have it ready lined up. Teachers throughout all type of classroom in Jamaica, thousands of drivers need education. And I tell people, thousands of drivers need education. And if you're going to implement this new law, it will be a good moment to get all of them drivers there. Different time space, go to different classroom, go learn, you go teach them now how it should be done on the road, and it should operate, and the parking and this and that. It's not everything a big stick. Compassionate approach should be applied right here. Not everything a big stick. Another thing we see them complain for halfway trip for town way there. Taxi drivers say they don't have nowhere to park. You don't have nowhere to drop off and pick up, but you have passenger who are coming halfway tree. But police out there like how much? Man say sometimes like hundreds of police out there. So instead of police go fight crime, they take set on transportation. And it's obvious what the government is about. To hurt the Jamaican people. Your job is to punish the Jamaican people. Why we have so much police road transportation centers? We don't see that my foreign. We don't see that foreign, boss. We don't have no police run no transportation center up and so. No police. Yes, we have a few police just in case. But you know the police is posted. His job is to make sure, say, a ticket them a right today. And then busy. I write ticket where the ticket shouldn't apply. Tell me what you're thinking in the comment section, people. If you're brand new on this page, go ahead and subscribe and click that bell there. So when we go live, you can join a group like this and educate me in the comment section because I'm a student in the class every day. So make sure, sir, your comments make sense in every sentence. Me no PNP, me no Labour. None of them can whisper in my ears. Two of them brought we here. We as a people need to wake up out of our diehardness ways. Lordy man. Lordy man. My blood run green, my blood run orange. And that get we as some people. Just like me told you, me there in Jamaica, you couldn't talk nothing bad about the PNP. Because I never seen nothing wrong with them. Me only see something wrong with the Labour Party. And when they go around other like-minded PNP, them not see nothing wrong with the PNP party. They not talk nothing about the PNP party. All they talk about good things about the party. But all they can talk about the other bad things in the Labour Party. Me grew up in a household like that. Me go around friends like that, people like that, as I grew up. My friends are Labour and PNP. So if you're in a PNP group, them not talk about the PNP party. Nothing bad. Their job is to see what is happening in the next party. And if it's Labourite, it's the same thing. Just be honest. You're not sitting wrong with the Labourite Party. Not one thing. Your job is to siphon out what is going on in the PNP party that is wrong. Your party can do no wrong for you. But as we travel overseas and we get knowledge, and we look back to Jamaica and we say, all of that was corruption. What was that? What was I doing? Ew. Ashamed of myself. But then no regret. Because that is part of life and that is part of knowledge. Who give me knowledge today? That give me knowledge, my past. Give me knowledge and I can present it to you. Not tell about the difference and the seams. You understand me, people? So I hope this was educational to each and every one who watch a video today. Man, as I respect and may God go with you anything I do today, no people. Whether they are Jamaica or foreign, yarn and broad. Big up on yourself. Jamaica to the world. We want Jamaica back. Jamaica want clean up. Jamaica want clear out. Too much things are going on and all of it hurt us, the people. Not the politician. But when we have supporters like us, like when they are Jamaica, and we never see nothing wrong with PNP, and say, "Well, man, dirty Labour this and dirty Labour that," but we never see nothing wrong with PNP, you know. Me never see nothing wrong with PNP because no, they're right. So when there are people where I say, "Well, man, no, you know, next time do it too." Then politicians get aiders and abettors. They get supporters. They get people who put a wall around them of protection. So they can continue them skullduggery, them thievery. Look at them investment and all them big money moves in Jamaica. Me and you, the poor people, we are make nice and put the wall around them and protect them. We are getting the money. Look on the billions of dollars of money move. When they come in their constituency, they just give one a few $1,000 we can buy chicken back and flour and you know see them back. Look on the billions of money move. People wake up. I love you guys. Later we talk. Thank you for joining this video. Don't keep them an argument to yourself, you know. Share this video even to 2 or 3 people. You have to share the word. And a pass this. I bet if I want big batty woman and this and along the most way a dancer queen, I would pass share me get. And more people to be over here too. But righteousness exalt nation. Big up on yourself. Love.